Another thing I want to kind of get into too is contracts. I said I was going to talk about this and the contracts that you're making on YouTube and different social media websites. I'm really starting to get a good grasp and an understanding on what a lot of these channels are backed by and views and like how to appraise them and rate them and stuff like that. So you got a lot of different channels out there. So it's like what I want to point out is that like a lot of people they want to get on YouTube, they want to get the millions of views. You know how that is, like whatever that's really what everybody wants, the millions of views or whatever. And most of the time, honestly, people that get those views is associated with television and other contracts in some way. Like they're associated with cable or television or something like that. So when they getting what I'm saying, the millions of views and things of that nature, it's because they're associated with different marketing contracts. I mean, you notice in the term marketing, you see the M, and that's where it gets tricky at because these guys they do Visa like that. They play with letters. Like I went to school for marketing, and it's like something that small could really determine as to whether or not you are really worth millions. Is the marketing company like when you see a million views? It's like what is it? You know what I'm saying? Or how many people are splitting this? It's like a piece of the pie, just like anything else, like a business. And of course, the bigger videos, they put a lot of money into those videos. I mean, of course. I mean, they're very professionally done. And most of the time, when you see a video that's got millions of views, it's worth it. Like, what I'm saying? Like, it's professionally done. It's worth it. The information is good. The content is accurate. So I'm not saying, like, I respect the art, definitely. But what I'm speaking of, I mean, I know I'm just like a bum on the back end. I don't have millions of views. So it's like, I can't judge, per se, somebody that does. I'm not on that level. You know what I'm saying? But what I am speaking on is just more like the appraisal aspect of it and getting into a lot of dead credit. And that's what I was taught how to study in more science. Like in more science, we learn how to decode contracts, like going back far a lot of times to their very essence, like chopping down and breaking down contracts to their very essence. And right now, a lot of these hip hoppers, I'm not going to say which ones, a lot of these big timers that's on TV right now, they living off of this boy that's sad because I knew this guy, man. He was like one of my homies from out in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? It's like they living off this dead dude. It's like dude's dead, man, and they like not even telling people though for real. There's like conspiracies and shit going on in the midst of this guy's contract, and there's people living off of this guy's channel right now. I'm just giving you an example of what these a lot of these channels are backed by. You wouldn't even know, and I'm not gonna reveal. I could really fuck some people up. I know some deep shit. I could say names and everything if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that now because I'm not on that right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of I feel a little bit better. Like I was telling you guys a little bit earlier, a few videos back, I was kind of having some beef. We kind of ironing out a few things. Now I'm trying to work out some type of treaty with these people because I'm having beef with conscious community, but that's something separate. But my time is gonna run out soon. But I just want to say this because I'm gonna keep coming up and just talking about different shit. But yeah, man, like be careful. Just all I'm gonna say with like who you deal with these entertainers and these celebrities, some of them are artificial technology. You got to know AIs or some of them infused in with artificial technology. And this is what I've been studying. This guy that actually came up with all of that. Like I was telling you guys a few videos back. Well, I didn't put that video out yet. I'm gonna be talking about this guy that I'm doing business with, a big time billionaire dude actually. That's watching me right now. I'm not really doing business. He gave me a few donations, not nothing big. They because they test you and that's how they do. But I'm doing business with these big guys or whatever. So that's another story. That video will be coming out soon after this one, I think. But what I'm basically just pointing out is be wary of these contracts when you sign them because sometimes they'll be backed by bad shit, y'all. I'm talking about for rappers, just anybody out there. They don't know sometimes, like they don't know what's going on. They don't know who's gone or who's not. We research this stuff. There's people. That's what I do. So I'm into like a lot of dark shit on the streets. I keep track of this shit like really good. I have actually like I was blessed because like my cloud and the stuff that I did in the community, like my channel is kind of cold because like if you know how to read it and get into like a lot of my contracts on my channel, which I'm speaking of like the links and the stuff like that, those are contracts, believe it or not. You get into a lot of contracts on my channel, it's tied, it's kind of like logging a lot of shit. People don't know this. This is something I'm just now revealing publicly to anybody. I've never said this before. But it's logging a lot of shit about the black community going back to like hundreds of years, even some of it is deep because of like what I was involved in and my work I did in NOI and different groups, working with Malachi and a little bit. I wasn't really in it with them. Did go through the order though, but wasn't like